Y'all know what type of time I'm on when I step in the scene, man. Had them bottles ready, had them sparkles ready. It's gonna be a good night. Last time around, it was different. Somebody tell them pay attention, nigga.
Episode. Yeah. Welcome to this brand new episode of another City Opinion podcast. It's your boy John, and we got a special guest in the building from fresh from the C2. Y'all know from the OSA. My guy Drew,
What's up, everybody?
and we're just going. So we didn't have an episode last week. Everybody was a little busy, so we was able to
Mhm.
put an episode out last week. So we put out an episode, and it's gonna be jam packed with stuff we missed for last week, and with stuff that took place this current week. So Trump, Trump made that announcement where he's gonna do the
Tariffs.
statues.
Hmm. What? Not statues, tariffs, bro. Mhm.
No, the statues. 'Cause the terrorists. I'm talking about the Muhammad Ali, the
Oh,
Kobe.
have those
Yeah,
statues outside of Andre
yeah,
Pandora.
yeah. I was gonna say terrorists. Yeah, he definitely said. I'm not gonna. There's a lot going on
Yeah,
in, with the
yeah.
presidency, but
Which statue was it? Was Muhammad Ali, Kobe Bryant, I forgot which other ones was. But pandering. That was all pandering. Pandering to black people. Mm-mm.
I'll tell you right now. Let me scroll up.
King
Uh,
Pan
No, it's
making
crazy. Oh yeah, it was uh Kobe Bryant, MLK Jr.
mhm.
and Rosa Parks.
Pandering to black people, even though he's
So,
telling out.
National Garden of American Heroes will feature statues of black icons like
Uh-huh.
Kobe, MLK, Harriet Tubman, Rosa Parks, Billie Holiday, Aretha Franklin, Coretta Scott King, Frederick Douglass, Jackie Robinson, Dr. Martin Luther King, Muhammad Ali, Kobe Bryant.
Damn, he got all the big ones. But
They got all the big ones.
but at the same time he cutting every DEI initiative in the freaking book. He cutting all the DEI initiatives in the book. He cutting that all that out.
Well,
Gives you don't piss on me and tell me it's raining. Piss on-
so you're not feeling the statue?
no, it's a great cover up, bro. It's a
Is
great
it a
cover up.
great cover up?
Yes, it's a cover up. That's what it is. It's a cover up. That's
Mhm.
all that is.
And
You can
also
tell that from a mile away. You can
with,
tell that
with that, also a congressman wants to put Trump on the $250 bill. You for or against that?
from 250.
Yeah, $250 bill.
Uh, hell no. I mean, I mean that ain't my bet. If that happens, if it happens, bro. But I don't think in his lifetime that's never gonna happen though. Like that's not a real
Yeah, we did
possibility.
talk about. I think it was last week's episode. We talked about on OSA the history of all the big bills.
Hmm.
But
It's
damn,
not. I mean, for however many of those are in like people's hands, probably like only like I'm pretty sure it's probably only like even if that's like even printed like seven
nah,
or seven.
I think if it was to print $250 bills, I think.
No. I'm saying like you we were having the conversation. How many of those you think
Oh,
if
oh no, this
are
only probably select for maybe like a handful left.
a handful of them, like
Some probably are
probably.
like museums or like someone's
Mhm.
collection storage or some shit. But I think if there was to do the $250 bill, I think that shit would be in rotation like $100 bills.
Mhm.
Shit, the $2 bill is still in rotation, but I find it crazy nobody uses $2 bill.
I got two $2 bills in my drawer.
Yeah, shit. I had a whole bunch, but
Mhm. I mean, they're really like rare though. Like
I'm saying
you don't
they
see
you know what's
like two
crazy about
dollar bills
they're
out.
really $2, but if you was try to use that shit in like certain places would not accept it, and it's
Yeah,
really
yeah, of
that's
course.
$2.
I tried, bro. I was like,
I remember
because
one time I was trying to get a Metro card. I was like, damn, I got these $2 bills and try to use it. I was trying to put that stab machine was not taking them
and
shit.
the machine was.
And that shit, I'm like, yo, what the fuck is the point of having this shit? The machine was not taking that shit. I was just trying to get, trying to get the $2 off. I
Mhm.
fuck it, I buy my Metro card with this shit. The machine was not taking them $2 bills.
Because most of them, most of that shit is fake. Well, most of them $2 bills. It
No,
was
no, they're
only
not fake.
no,
They
no,
legit. It's just for some reason the $2
they're
bill don't
not
got
real.
value.
Like, I mean, like I guess they're not in like circulation like that. People don't know if it's like or not because whichever you see going down, you ever rarely see a $2 bill. Like that's rare, bro.
And if I have $1 million in $2 bills, you're gonna tell me you're gonna say I don't have $1 million?
Why would you get $1 million in
No,
$2
I'm just saying
bills?
as an example, like
Yeah, I know, but
I, I
the
go, I'm like,
the
yo,
example is flawed because why would you get a million in $2 bills? The example is flawed.
well, listen, I don't know how many $2 bills are in circulation. You know what I'm trying
Yeah,
to say? I don't know how many $2 bills are in circulation, but let's just say that there's a good amount where you can have I mean, not 2 million, $1 million worth of $2 bills. And I'll be like, yo, I want to take a quarter of these $2 bills and invest it. So I'll go up to the spot, like, yo, I got 250,000 $2 bills.
and two
I
dollar
want to
bills.
invest this. You're gonna say no? You're gonna tell me no?
The MetroCard machine said no. What you mean you think that they gonna say
Nah, you're
no?
right. They definitely
The
did. But
MetroCard machine, no.
then, say somebody goes like on a mission to collect that's what I'm saying. Say somebody go on a mission. I'm gonna collect every $2 bill. Shit, if I gotta spend $10 to get a $2 bill, I'm doing it. I'm collecting every $2 bill that's fucking circulating, and you collect every single one, and be like, "Yo, look, I got all these $2 bills. Can I exchange it for this amount of money?" They're gonna be like, "No." It's still real money, and they're legit $2 bills. They're gonna tell him no. He goes to the bank with all that, and like, yeah, let me get some hundreds, let me get some 50s, let me get some 20s. They're gonna
I
say no.
mean,
Tell him no.
the best thing would be to take it to the best place would be to take it to a bank, even though they might hassle you. That's kind of like
No,
the
Trace, I
best
think the
place
bank,
to
but I
do it.
think the bank would take. I think the bank would take the $2 bill.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
some $2 bills is worth have value that's worth more than $2
Of course,
because
of course.
because of their rarity.
Hmm.
So you might
I believe. Yeah, I bet that.
so you might get a $2 bill that's worth. Like I said, I don't know.
That's the place.
And here in
That's
in
obviously
these
the
places
best.
don't want to take $2 bills and fuck around that $2 bill be worth like $1,000 or some shit.
Yo, that would that shit be crazy?
Yeah, it's like you said no, and then come to find out, like, damn, I would have got way more than $2. I just took it.
Hmm.
It's nonsense, Jew. It's nonsense. But they put out a $250 bill. You gonna be walking around with $250 bills? Are that gonna be the new bill? All the rap videos, everybody with $250 bills instead of spreading the
Yeah.
$100 bills. They're gonna be $250 bills.
Yo, if that will ever go in circulation, I believe niggas, niggas. Yo, only a select few. I think people will be ignorant with that $250 bills, just like they are with the with the stacks. Like,
As I'm saying, yeah, with the
I don't
hundred,
think
I'm saying, so
people
that
are
coming in
ignorant with
circulation,
the
that shit, you gonna
stack.
see that shit everywhere.
Yo, let me exchange this. It probably exchange that 250.
But I just find it funny. I just felt like that was like some random shit to do. Like, yeah, well, I'm just gonna, as a congressman, I'm gonna just nominate Trump for a 20, like, why not like a $200 bill, a $300 bill,
That's how you telling you like
250.
yo, I'm gonna praise you, but this shit ain't gonna happen. No, like in life, like it's kind of like selling like fake praise. Like, let me nominate you for something that's not good, that will never happen. That will never. Honestly, that's probably what it is. Like, let me nominate you for something that will never happen.
Mhm.
Faint praise.
Well, would you be visiting the garden to see these statues?
If they put them up like that, yeah, of
I'm pretty
course.
sure it'll be
Well,
out for the public to visit.
yeah, I'm pretty sure it would. That would be. I mean, that honestly, even though it's like fake, even though it's fake, he being fake with it. That's a nice thing to see all of those greats immortalized in those statues. Even though he being fake with it.
But it is what it is. Will Smith was just well, shit. A week or two ago, basically, he was talking. He was doing an interview, or he was just yeah, he was doing an interview where he was on a podcast, and he basically spoke about how he spoke to Prince and Biggie literally hours before they passed.
That's crazy. Nah, I mean, I heard like stuff like that, stories like that, kind of like similar. Like how many people saw like Biggie like at that party that night at the party, the day before he passed, and stuff like that. Like it
So
happens,
you don't believe Will's story?
huh? No, no, no. I'm saying I did not say it. I'm that literally can happen. Like honestly, like a lot of people have those stories. Like I literally was talking to them before he passed. Like actual factual stories. Like I hear those stories before. Like
Mhm.
that's crazy. Like
It's just you're saying it's just crazy coincidence. You hear stories like that, but it's like, damn, he spoke to Prince and then he spoke to Biggie.
yeah, like that literally can happen. Like
Oh
I'm
no,
not
no,
denying
it's not. It definitely could happen.
not
That's something that
denying that
really
at
could
all.
happen. But you know, it's oh, oh, you know.
What else was in that interview? I didn't see the interview.
I I didn't see the whole interview, know but that clip, the clip was sent into the chat, so I guess you know.
Okay. But
I'm pretty sure he spoke about because also in that same clip when he mentions that he talked about how Prince wanted he said Prince where is it at right? He said Prince wanted Will Jay-Z he wanted basically him Will said Prince wanted Will Smith, Jay-Z, and Prince all to start entertainment company together.
nah, that I mean
And,
Prince was
and
Prince
Jay-Z was apparently on board with it. Then after that conversation, Prince passed away 8 hours later.
crazy. I mean Prince was definitely on that and like owning
No, no,
like
he
his
definitely was.
likeness and ability. He didn't want nobody to have that. Like
Oh yeah, he
and
was one of the for artists in general. He was definitely big on artists owning their own shit and basically fuck the
mhm,
label.
yeah. Mm-hmm. Are the what was it sim what was the symbol for when we
Yeah, the
going
symbol. When
the art
he
yeah
wasn't going by Prince. He was going by like the symbol.
the symbol the artist what the artist formerly known as Prince, yes.
Hmm.
Hmm. Nah, he was definitely on that
No, he was
then.
before. He was ahead of the
Uh,
curve.
hmm.
Cause
Only
it's
on the shit.
crazy. He did all that, and then years later, the same shit is still happening to people. People like sometimes people just like history really repeats itself, and people just are like oblivious to like the artists that came before them that really fought for shit.
I mean, totally. It's not honestly that far fetched because we hear this story all the time. Like when you come from like where we come from, like you come from
Nothing,
like you
basically,
come
like
from
you know
you
what I'm
come
saying,
from
like on the
nothing.
come up.
Like you see somebody offering you. offer you these millions and millions of dollars. Like you just sign that contract. Where do I sign?
No, no,
Without even
I
reading what
understand. I understand
reading,
that. But it's like they show you a whole bunch of zeros, and there's a whole bunch of zeros,
is a whole bunch
a
of
whole bunch
zeros,
of
a
zeros
whole
that
bunch of
you don't
stipulations
have.
that
But
come with that shit, but
know what
you
I'm saying? But
want
that's the
everything
point.
to get that money.
You gotta do your due diligence. You can't just go have to have some type of restraint. I
That's
know
why they
seeing
let
zeros
you.
is gonna be like, oh my God, but you got some type of restraint because look,
Oh,
artists, artists is history. It repeats itself. There's plenty of artists that speak out how the label did them dirty.
and who is the label signing? Kids, bro. Niggas are in their
Yeah.
teens and early 20s when you want money the most. When it's
No,
get money
nah,
time.
but no, I'm saying I
When it's
understand
get
that,
money
but
time.
it's
Ain't no record label signing no 30-year-old that been through some shit.
I'm not gonna lie, it depends because uh, uh, um, it's not only this. There's cases of people getting signed to like they like when they was a little older. You know, I guess it mostly depends on the genre, but there's definitely people like in their mid 20s getting signed. You know, late 20s getting signed. I guess to your point is you want to catch them,
You want to catch them when you don't because when you growing up like that, you don't know the importance.
but they
You
would
don't
have to
know the
have. You know what I'm saying?
importance
When
of
you do
having a
that,
lawyer.
they have to show some type of like potential. Like, oh shit, they got potential. I can get to start at this age, so basically,
Hmm.
I have this artist under me as I grow. So yeah, it varies, but there's plenty of artists that started off young, that's been in the game. Like they like in their mid 30s, and they've been in the game 20 years.
Yeah,
It's
I think
definitely there's plenty of artists like that, but there's also, like you said, it's easier to manipulate if you.
yes, it's easier to manipulate when you see when you see they just really want the money, though. They don't you when you growing up, you don't know the importance of having a lawyer like that. The lawyer reading everything, your fine print away. And most people that don't really want to struggle that much. Like they don't want to get themselves off you the difference between you going independent, you have and you're doing everything yourself. Most people don't have the go with to do everything themselves like that. They rather have the labels so you don't have to deal with that stuff.
No, no, I understand what you're saying. It's
Mm.
it's obviously independence has grown over the
Yeah,
years. Independence is much bigger than what it was then. It
yeah,
has grown, but there's also the perks of being on a major label is the machines they put behind you to help promote you, market you, and build up your brand. So even though the independent scene has grown, people
uh-huh,
still deal with major labels because there's still places a major label can make you reach
yeah,
versus what you are on the independent route. You know what I'm trying to say? So
uh-huh.
the major label still has its, it still has its pull, but but said no. Will Smith was
I
talking about
mean,
that.
yeah, people get jerked every time. People get jerked all the time.
Mhm.
Pause. People get jerked.
It's
Pause.
all right. All good. But
Mm.
speaking of the notorious B.I.G., his mother has just recently passed away.
Uh,
Condolences
Peter Violeta Wallace
and yep.
got to see her son
You know,
another
she
time.
she birthed one of the greatest
Yeah,
rappers to ever touch a
yeah,
mic. So,
yeah. You RP to her. Like she
yep.
was
R.I.P. to her. Condolences to
condolences to
her
family.
loved ones, and may she
You
rest easy.
you heard about Biggie's catalog like going up for like sale like that, like right after the catalog is like actually is going up for sale on
Is
Biggie's
it?
catalog. Yeah, yeah. It was just like a few days ago. Biggie's
But I don't
catalog is
think.
going
But
up.
I'm saying I don't think she owned the catalog. So you know what I'm trying to say?
Nah, but I'm just saying like it's a coincidence. Like right after she passed, like Biggie's catalog is going up for sale. Like that
No,
is
I hear
a
what you're saying. It's just
it's a mad coincidence that the person that is like because Puffy ain't doing because Puffy can't do nothing with it right now and Valet is the only person that really had like other than his kids Violeta Wallace was like the only tie to that Biggie's catalog and like right after she passed like a couple of days later the catalog goes up for a sale like
I'll say maybe that was in the works before she passed, and it's just unfortunate she passed while that was on.
I'm like that's but even if like
Yeah, it says apparently his publisher has publicity rights
mhm.
uh somewhere between 100 and 150 million dollars to some a place called Primary Wave.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. But
And it keep master rights and all. Yeah, so yeah, let's see. Well, this article says basically how it says she had just passed a week ago, which makes the timing of the transaction somewhat curious.
yeah, exactly that, exactly what I'm saying.
Uh, well, I don't know what was her. I don't know what was her status, but it said when they mentioned two people that was representing the state, one of the dudes intern for Diddy out on Bad Boy. So I don't know what kind of control or ownership Valletta had to his estate. You know, what or like what rights he had to his estate.
I mean,
But
that is true. Like honestly, she couldn't have owned it. Like who says to know? Like I that's who's to know if she owned the masters or he hasn't. Like that is a very good question. But anyways, RIP to her.
she didn't own it, but it says she was involved in managing the estate.
Uh-huh.
But again, RP to her. May she rest in peace. And condolences to her loved ones. One of the now trans. This is one of the biggest, more popular court cases that was being covered past few months. ASAP Rocky, uh,
ASAP free, y'all.
like he was found not guilty, and him and Rihanna plan on celebrating by naming their next kid after ASAP's defense attorney.
Oh, no, yo, that's nice. That yo, dope. I like that. I like that. Yo, nah, he like yo, that's an honor right there, bro. Like, oh, do something. Like, of course, yo, you got this honor right here. You did me a real solid. Like, nah, that's dope right there. I like would you if you were in the same position, would you do that?
Shit.
Yeah, I mean,
Because
like,
after he turned down the plea deal, everybody was like, "Oh my God, he could get what was it, 20 years or something like that." That was like the maximum if he was found guilty.
uh-huh. It was 20, I think it was 25. I think some shit like that.
It was something like that. But basically, they said if he would have pled guilty, he would did like not that much time. You just,
it
I think he would
was
have been on
it
probation
was
for like
probably
10 years. It would have been a suspended sentence, probation for like 10 years, and he was going to be locked up maybe like for like a few months. I don't know how
no,
long.
it was 6 months and probation for 5 months.
No,
Probation
no,
for
they wanted probation. It was to be like a longer. The probation was supposed to be longer than that.
But I'm probably saying not. I'm probably nah. It was 5 years. Years.
Mhm.
I mixed it up. I mixed it up. It was probation for 5 years, and he gotta be locked up for 6 months. Yeah, it was that. 5 years. 5 years probation.
Mhm. But so they happy with their result, and I guess
Oh,
whenever she announced her pregnancy, no, there should be no arguments on the name. They basically told you right there what the name of the next baby will be.
yo, you did me a solid. That's
Oh,
dope.
yeah, that is. It's, yeah. I think there was a time, episode, maybe for the first baby, Bree wanted to guess like the baby names, like possible baby names
Hmm.
that they would name their babies. So definitely cover that on a past ASO episode. But with this one, there ain't gonna be no guessing.
No guessing. No guessing.
Tubi strikes again. I don't know if you ever watched it, but we talked about it. They did like a movie based on Diddy, and they changed like certain names, but we obviously know like what the story was gonna be. But apparently now there's a Jonathan Majors inspired movie on Tubi.
I mean, honestly, I never really had Tubi until like I said I only had Tubi for like about like I said like 2 months. I
You know, it's
only had
crazy. I
Tubi.
had Tubi, but I forgot I had Tubi. Tubi actually, low key, Tubi got a lot of movies on there.
That's why they call it Tubi.
Like Tubi, like low key, I'm on the wrong set, but let me go to it. I'm going to Tubi real quick. But Tubi low key got some movies on there.
Hmm.
But it says basically the movie's called The Actor Who Got Chased Around the City. And it's obviously a lot. They
Yeah.
got Illegal Tender on there, The Players Club, Equalizer. Tell you, Tubi Deadass got some movies. They got Everybody Hates Chris on Tubi right now.
Hmm.
Let me search. Let me search. Well, I'm searching all the artists. I said the artist, the movie actor, the actor who got chased around the city. Let's see.
The
But
movie got chased around. Like they're not saying it's about
that's supposed
Jonathan
to be the
Majors.
Jonathan Major story. The
Oh, they say this is the actual Jonathan Major. They
No, no, I
actually
don't think they're saying that. It's Oh yeah, found it. The actor who got at the peak of his career, an actor's celebratory evening with his fiancee takes a devastating turn upon receiving a life-altering message. It really is. This is hilarious. But Tubi strikes again.
Oh yeah,
The movie's only
Tubi.
56 minutes long, so it's not even that long of a movie.
This is it's like nah, like, that's one of the movies you will just like just put on just to put on. Like you ain't
Okay.
actively
I
watching that
guess
shit.
for next week's episode, we're gonna watch the movie and review it. See what it is. Review the Diddy one.
All
The actor who got chased around the city. That's hilarious. Yep.
right.
The Tubi story of basically the Diddy story. Now we got the Jonathan Major story on Tubi. So we'll check that out. Now let's transition. Atlanta police try to blame Lil Baby for two, you know, unfortunate murders that took place at a shoot. They try to blame him, but I feel like that's kind of messed up. But
I mean, it was just check it out. He did a video in like a ops hood, and there was a shooting, and that's how the two young people got killed.
yeah, I
Like
don't think, but that's still not his
because
fault though.
I mean, it's not. Technically, it's not. Technically, it's not. But like, probably would have happened if he wasn't shooting a music video there. Like everything was all sweet. Like shooting music videos and
But that can happen anywhere. Even if he was in a regular place and you outside shooting a music video, someone gets like, oh, this is where he's shooting a music video at. Anybody can show up.
I mean, I mean, that is correct. That is correct, John. But it's where were you shooting the music video? Like if you know, like this is like somewhere where you can say you not supposed to be at, and you just do the video anyway. Like you know where you're not supposed to be at.
No,
Like
no, I completely understand what you're saying. I'm just saying, especially if you shoot it and it's not like a closed off location and it's something where everybody has access to, no matter
mhm.
where you shoot it, if someone chooses to do what they're gonna do it regardless.
I mean, I mean, he got culpability in somewhat, and then not at somewhat because, and he just
I
like you
just think
said.
he's the big name attached to it. So if you want to blame somebody, I guess you blame him.
Obviously, yeah, they obviously is going. Obviously, he's the name, so they are going to blame him. So I see your point, but
But for them to have a press conference and straight blame him is crazy. Like, to blame him like, yeah, y'all about to come arrest him and like the way I like,
I mean to be honestly, they can't.
no, I'm saying no, what I'm
They
saying, but
can't arrest him.
the way they did it is like that's a person of interest. Yeah, we're gonna go holler at him, bring him in.
Yeah, but you can't detain him. But
No, I know.
they,
I'm saying, but the fact they did a press conference and outright blamed him is, um, let's say, or make the next person think like, oh, like say you don't really know better, but or know about Lil Baby, you assume he has something to do with it because they literally blamed him in the press conference.
yeah, but still they can't. Honestly, they can't do anything. To be honest with you, they can't do anything to him
I'm not.
because.
No, I'm saying I'm not disputing that. I'm just saying
Mhm. As
for them
blaming
to,
is that object as the object of blaming him is was
yeah,
crazy.
yeah. Like usually, when they do their little press conference like that, it's usually we have a person of interest, we have a suspect, or they're giving out details to get people to call in tips to help them find who they're looking for.
Hmm.
So for them to go up there in that type of setting, be like, yeah, it's his fault. I think that's crazy. If he's not
It's
involved, you can't be out here just blaming people for shit.
to be honest though, is the PDs in Atlanta. They've been on that type of wave since Young Thug. So it's actually the Atlanta police that's on that wave too. Anyway, like they want to shut all that shit down. Like honestly, the Atlanta police. It's like fucking LA police is like LA police profiling in the 90s.
Yeah, well, I see what you're saying,
Mm.
but I just feel like it's crazy.
Mhm.
But you know, transitioning. Weezy was just recently on stage with Birdman. Birdman was
Yeah.
out there giving out his speech.
Yo, my man, yo, Birdman can't get no respect.
Kind of more shit. I seen another clip where it looked like
That's
Birdman was
not,
sleep on stage.
that shit was crazy how you cut him off like that. You could because you can tell I really don't fuck like I know they seem they seemingly passionate up and say like yo like but nah I really don't fuck with you like that. I used to, but after a few years, I think it was years ago when we were in college, them was struggling over Weezy was struggling over there, like trying like he wanted out. He wanted off cash money because Birdman was controlling everything. Like it's the same thing about control. It's the same thing about owning your masters. And Weezy found out Birdman was doing some shady with his stuff. Weezy wanted out of there at one point. Like he was literally battling with Birdman back in the day. Like, yeah, that happened when we were in college, right? I believe that happened when we were in the college years.
I think
That
I
beef.
think it was a little after. 'Cause
After?
it happened more of when the rise of Young Thug.
Hmm.
That this more
Oh.
of the separation happened when and Young Thug came to rise a little after we was out of college.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Maybe I got the dates mixed up. But still, that was a
No, it's
thing.
close though. It's close to what Young Thug was, what, 2013, 2014, 2015.
Hmm. Hmm. And you can see all these years, we patched it up, but you can see I really like deep down, like
No,
I'm
they
not
probably
really like
nah,
messing with you
they wouldn't
right
be on
now.
stage. If it was like that, I don't think they would be on stage together.
No, we can be cordial, but it's like being I'll be cordial with you, but like you not my man's no more like the way we were. Like like that like the respect that I once had for you like has dwindled a little bit. Like, like
I feel you, but
you gave me young money, I can control all what I can from that. But as a consolation, but I really still don't like Weezy ain't I really still don't have my masters with that. You can still I bet Birdman still controls
didn't
that.
Weezy sell his masters though?
Like it's like stipulation with contracts. Like through it all, like I bet Birdman still gets a piece. And Weezy don't like that. Weezy is like, all right, I give you that. But yeah, I ain't rocking you like I once was rocking with you. Like when yeah.
But I feel you. You know,
But that was funny though. Like,
it was
Birdman
hilarious.
was getting to a speech like Weezy was like, all right, knock it off. Go to the next song.
Oh man. What
Knock
Birdman said on Breakfast Club? All three of you put
Oh,
respect on my
shit.
name. All three of you put some respect on.
Put respect on my name. Weezy ain't putting respect on your name,
You
nigga.
ain't put respect on his name there on stage? Damn.
Ah. Put some respect on my name. See, how are you supposed to put some respect on your name when your little homie ain't putting respect on your name, Birdman? Come on.
But speaking of, Cash Money, Young Money, Drake settles with iHeartRadio for his defamation lawsuit.
Man, you should sell that lawsuit, man. Okay. Like I mean, like, cool. Like I already but
I guess they promoted it not like us, and
I
it came
mean,
up.
iHeart is one of the biggest, really is like honestly no like iHeart is really the really like biggest radio conglomerate out there, and they were putting not like us on the sound wave, so it was the joint of the summer. To be honest with you, you think they were not gonna play it the radio is a dying breed right now anyway, and like what they get is it spins. That's how radio makes their money back. Like is how much time they get people to listen, and when they're not gonna put on one of the biggest popular record of the summer, which is not like us. I mean, like Is I mean Drake know it was gonna happen anyway. Like
Well, do you think this helps his case with the UMG lawsuit, or you think this is just
oh nah. It's still like 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 iHeart was is playing it because of like UMG. This that whole lawsuit was about UMG like pushing the record. That that obviously when UMG pushes the record, it's gonna go to radio, which is iHeart. But that whole lawsuit all stems from UMG pushing the
mhm.
record.
Yeah, because obviously the
He's
whole
not gonna
not
let
like
that
us.
he's not gonna let them off the lawsuit. Mm. He nah, he still wants the big fish, which is UMG.
Mhm.
He gonna let the little fishes go.
Mhm.
Like he did the same shit with the streamers. We go do it with iHeart, but I still want the big fish, which is UMG record, which is you music group. Mhm. That's the big fish in the
I feel
lawsuit.
you. That's the big machine that him and Kendrick is both under. So,
Hmm.
but, I, but no, I would perceive the settlement is viewed on his side as a win. So I guess that's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I guess. Still sensitive, but
Right. So keeping it music. Dev sent this in the chat, but seems like we got a new record on the way from Lil Nas X. Are you down here some new music from Lil Nas X?
I wasn't Lil Nas X was in my bag when he was out anyway. Like I wasn't checking for Lil Nas X. Like good for him. You got a music career, bro. Like good for you, bro. Like you listen to it. You listen to the new Lil Nas X, John.
No, it's crazy. I didn't hear. I still didn't hear the preview, but what I just know is he's in a pink Jeep.
He's not my demographic.
Yeah, some artists would be like that for some artists. Oh my lord.
Right.
That line is crazy. That
Hey, Lil Nas X always doing something flagrant.
and that line was crazy. Like I just rose up the volume a little bit to hear like what was being said, and like I rose up a little bit enough to the part I
And
heard it was crazy.
it was flagrant. It was
Yo,
Lil Nas X be saying that flagrant shit, man.
that definitely that was yeah, that was crazy.
Nah, he
Wasn't a
flagrant.
bar, but that was crazy.
Nah, he flagrant with it. It's honestly like at the point where you think it's an act. Like he just wants to like why they like that, man? Like we know you gay, bro. Like it's no problem. So why you gotta be so flagrant with it? That's it. We know your lifestyle, bro. Like it's you cool, but but they say the wild shit to get the clicks. It's clickbait. That's basically what it is. We all know that it's clickbait. He says that shit to that will make people listen.
Mhm.
People yeah, people saying that this shit is flagrant. Thank you for giving me a spin on Spotify. Because you gotta listen to it to say the shit is flagrant, don't you? Yeah. You gotta listen to it. So even what he is, he's still getting what he wants. He wants you to listen.
No, but yeah, I just heard that line. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
Already the visual. I told you the visual was crazy, but I rose up the volume just to hear like what the song. Cause you asked me what the song sounded like. I didn't listen to what the song sounded like, but I just rose up a little bit, and the first line I heard was crazy. First line I heard was crazy.
You want to repeat it, John?
Nah, you can't get me to repeat that. You can't get me to repeat that. But
Ah!
that's for the people that fuck with that, you know. Have me sound on a sound bite saying that shit. No,
Yo.
but
Hey, you. Oh my God, bro. Oh, but you gotta love it. Do your thing, Lil Nas X. Do your thing. Keep them
what?
ends, keep them ends circulating.
I well, not I guess, but we're gonna get into some more sad news. A little earlier in the pod we spoke about some sad news, but what's the saying goes, death comes in three. One name I didn't put on the rundown, but gonna touch on it as we
Oh shit.
speak on this topic.
Oh, yeah, you talk about Death Comes in Three. You got Gene Ackman, his wife, Angie Stone, and if you watch fucking, because I saw it on Entertainment News, Dolly Parton's husband passed away. Like, was it yesterday or the day before? Even one
Oh,
of the 2 days.
I wasn't. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know he passed away, but condolences to him. But I was talking about the actress from our childhood from the '90s, Michelle Trachtenberg, Harriet the Spy.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. The movie I saw it was it Euro Trip or one of
Yeah,
them? It
that
was
was
one of
that. She
them
was in
like
Euro Trip. She was the sister.
yeah.
In Euro Trip.
Yeah. It was
But like I said,
definitely
obviously all fortunate situations.
yeah,
Each
yeah.
person was putting work in their field.
Hmm.
know, Prominent. Of the three situations, once situations deemed suspicious,
Gene Ackman.
that's one that's still under
Investigation.
investigation. But RIP to all of them. Condolences
Hmm.
to all their loved ones. They all had their impact in the fields that they were in. So a lot of people is
Yeah,
feeling their
yeah.
loss.
Hmm.
Gene
Yeah.
Hackman was the coach in one of my favorite movies, man. The Replacements, one of my all-time favorite movies. But he lived to be 95.
I mean, I mean, judging by you don't want it to be something shady like the way how you go out is now is turned shady. Hopefully, you would want somebody like that to like pass away of like natural causes or something like that, not to be part of like something shady because when you read about it, like you say like they all died in like different rooms. It was Gene Ackman that died in the kitchen. His wife died in the bathroom, and the dog was locked up in like
They
a
hit the
closet and
bathroom, the
died.
closet of the bathroom.
Closet of the bathroom. Like
But again,
being in three separate places like that makes you think like this ain't just happened out of just coincidence.
no,
Like
I feel you. I feel you.
yeah,
And then
like
the Angie Stone situation is very unfortunate because they said it was a car accident. Of
yeah.
the 9 people that was in the car, she was the only one that passed.
I mean that's crazy.
So she passed
Uh,
away at the age of 63. Gene Hackman, age of 95. She was
mhm.
63 when she passed, and Michelle Trachtenberg was 39. Very unfortunate and sad news. But
Very unfortunate,
condolences again to their loved ones, and may they all rest in peace.
man. Angie Stone had some records back in the day. Angie Stone had some. Yeah,
Well,
she really did. She really did. And like when she said Angie Stone, like it didn't it didn't click like obviously, but when people but like they had like clips of like people and people posted on Instagram. I'm like, oh, I remember this. I remember this back in the day when I was like she had like back when I was in high school and shit like that. Her records was out.
No,
Her
but
records
yeah,
was out.
her career spans back before we was
Mhm.
born, Drew.
Yeah. Hmm.
Her career spans way before we was born, but the the '90s, I believe, is when she dropped her solo debut album. But she
Hmm.
was also doing other music and writing music and other stuff amongst
Yeah.
her
I mean, I,
career.
re- I remember her in the early 2000s. Yeah, that's why I
I'm saying, yeah,
like remember early
I'm saying, yeah,
2000s.
but that's how the transition takes place. Like, '90s stuff transition to like the early 2000s, stuff like that.
Hmm.
But again, condolences to their loved ones. May they all rest in peace. To some, no, happy news. The Wayans were nominated. I mean, honored at the NAAA. I feel like I always say that shit wrong. NCAAP,
NCAA, NCAA,
NCAAP. Yeah.
NCAAP. Yes. No, NCAA. Yeah,
Yeah,
national.
no, it's NAACP.
I knew it was something with
Yeah, we
CP.
definitely said it's the
I knew it was
NAACP.
something with CP. That's
I kept saying the
NAACP.
NC first. It's
Yeah.
NAACP.
Yeah, that's where I was messing up at. Yeah, and I should not mess up at that. Yeah, I should not.
But yeah,
NAACP. I was saying, like, I know there's a CP there. Why doesn't it sound good to me? Yeah, I know there's a CP. Yeah. Nah, but yeah, that was one of the moments. And we all and
the
the
Wayans
Wayne
family is definitely impacted many
like
lives and culture. They put out a lot of stuff. That's a legendary
did
family.
that legendary family right there.
But yep, they
That's
were
a leg.
inducted to the NAACP Awards Hall of Fame.
I'm well deserved. Like just like you said, legendary family. Like every one of them. Like like I grew up on when I was Marlon, Sean. I had a little bit of Damon. I mean, I
What
mean
about
Keenan.
Keenan?
I mean Keenan.
Said Shaft. Low Down Dirty Shame was another one of my all-time favorite
I
movies.
saw it.
Low
I
Down,
saw it. I mean, I saw that movie once, John. Like I did.
that's great. Low Down. That's one of my. That movie got
At least
old.
I saw it, but I only saw it really one time though. I only saw it one time.
I'm not gonna lie. That's if you put all like the Wayans movies,
Hmm.
you gotta rank all the all-time great. That to me, that's one of the top five Wayans movies.
I mean,
You may disagree with me, but I think A Low Down Dirty Shame is top five in the
I'm
whole
not,
Wayans family catalog.
I'm not disagreeing with you, John. I put scary movies. Scary movies is definitely definitely one of my faves up there. Haunted House. You got a whole bunch of fucking what
He's been kind of low key over the years.
like Mo nah. What's that shit? Mo.
Damn, he hasn't acted in anything since 2013.
Yeah. Yeah, he has it. I don't think he acted in anything since My Wife and Kids. The episode with him and My Wife and Kids. I don't think Keenan.
No, that was 2001. He was in the Scene and Dance flick when they
Oh
was
yeah,
introducing
yeah,
the
yeah,
younger
yeah.
generation. He
Fucking
was in the
fucking
episode of Real Husbands of Hollywood in 2013.
that okay,
Nah,
okay.
Keenan, man, A Low Down Dirty Shame, yeah, man. That's
I'm not mad at you. Just like I said, I saw it. It was a
that movie
real
really
good
came
movie.
out 31 years ago.
Is they had a they had a lifetime of being them. Like
Yeah, we might have to do that on an episode, ranking like the best movies in the Wayans family
Ooh,
catalog.
that's gonna. I'll have more like Marlon and Sean projects more in my. That
Obviously,
was
that
my
that,
huh.
that thing. I'm pretty sure some people got love for Major Pain and
Major Pain. I saw that. I saw that recently. Actually, I saw that like a few months ago.
obviously the scary movies, White Chicks.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Like
but I don't know, man.
most of mine would be Marlon and Sean. Marlon and Sean movies like that was my like.
But they also had the TV show,
I
so I
saw
feel
that.
like
I saw
I
that
feel like they
shit.
became a little more of the Wayans family. They became a little more popular.
Hmm.
Oh, like over the years. Like when to like the writing, the jokes, stuff like that. Keenan has been like
Yeah.
part of it though, but low down
Don't
dirty
don't
saying, man.
don't be a menace while drinking your juice in the hood.
Go on.
Oh my God. Yo, it's just millions. You can't just like you said, dance flick, all the spoof movies like
Scary
dance flick.
movie. I'm gonna get you, sucker.
Hmm. Yeah, but I low down dirty shit, man. I only really seen that once. Yeah, but yeah.
Wank man.
Blankman was a good one. You gotta do that. Like next week, y'all do that. You
We
and
definitely
Dad.
gonna, me and Dev gonna definitely do that. But shout out to the Wayne, such a big family.
Hmm.
Uh, Keeping it with the awards, the Oscars just took place. No, I caught the highlights, but no. Shout outs to Zoe Saldana. She won Best Actress in a Supporting Role, and I
Hmm.
believe she is the first.
Yeah, she said she's the first Dominican to ever win like that award or any. I don't think she said any award. She said it while she was saying her speech.
No, but the way they promoted it after the win, they mentioned uh win to win. Doop, doop, doop. Says makes history for her first win. All right.
Yo, it's really pouring outside.
What's else there? Okay, the video started playing. It says rain outside.
Yeah, it's really pouring outside.
Oh, I'm doing the wrong thing. This is the place to go to make the search a little more easier. Scroll down a little bit. Scroll down a little bit. You'll see it right here. Because it was a few days ago. Boom, 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 boom,
What are you
boom.
looking for?
Her achievement. I was I
Oh,
know what she won the award for, but I want to say what she was the first of to do.
no, the first Dominican actor to win an Oscar, actress to win an Oscar. That's
Yeah.
that's what that's what they said, and
Okay.
she got a lot of flack from Twitter though.
Why?
As a whole, is the argument of the day is long. The difference between of a
Between like a Puerto
Dominican not
Rican, Dominican, and shit like that.
yeah Dominican not labeling the not you embrace your Dominican side, but you won't say you're black.
That's what she
It's
got flack for.
an argument of the day is long. Like every Dominican is like it's like
But she's. They said when you Google it, 3/4 Dominican, a quarter Puerto Rican.
a quarter person.
They
Yeah.
made sure to emphasize that. But shout out to her. Shit, I don't know what they be doing in Hollywood. Apparently, you seen the Halle Berry clip?
Oh, where she
Hits the actor in front of his like wife and shit, but apparently like he did that to her like 20 years ago before.
Yeah,
And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
no, to get back. I don't know what they
Uh-huh.
doing in Hollywood, but I guess shit crazy, right?
That shit is crazy though. To do that in front of
Hollywood
the man white though. I was like, yo, like,
crazy.
like really? Like
But he did it
if
to her
you was
first, but it's like,
the
damn.
wife right sitting right there, like I'm like, I know you an actor, bro. Like, well, like what that was no part of no script. Who who the hell how do you think she is over here?
But he did it to her first. But I'm saying like,
Nah, but I'm pretty sure 20 years ago he wasn't married to who he married
but I
right now.
think she was with somebody though at that time. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's this part of standing there clapping like, oh, that's just
If
wild.
she was with somebody at that time, that was crazy too. If he did
No,
that.
that's my point. That's what I said. Hollywood is crazy. Let's see. Let me scroll down because it's definitely on here. I just gotta scroll down a little bit. Apparently, I think they said he did it to her in 2000, the Oscars in 2003.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that they were showing clips of that. But I didn't know she was married at the time. But but yeah, that's crazy too. Like I'll say that's crazy.
That's her talking about it. Let me see where it says. Oh, this let me do- oh no, they did it on like actual stage. Never mind. Hers was.
What you mean? Hers was like they did it on an actual stage. They
Yeah,
did it
that's what I'm
right
saying. They
after
was on
they
an
did
actual stage. Still crazy.
yeah, when it was presenting.
Hmm.
She was presenting his with the award. Yeah, you know he's Pat Riley from Winning Time, right?
I've seen him in a bunch of movies.
Yeah, but I know I'm just saying. Recently, he plays Pat Riley on like like the Showtime Lakers Winning Time on HBO. He plays Pat Riley.
But the other, I feel like the other one look. I don't know. They both could be like playing and whatnot, but a little crazy. But shout out to everybody that won on the Oscars and shit.
Mhm.
But
Congratulations to all the winners.
mm, keeping it movie. Um, now we got to the final segment. Um, we are going to review the latest Captain America movie.
How was it, John? How was it?
It was alright. It wasn't bad. It was cool. I feel like the movie went by mad like before you knew it was like, oh shit, the movie's over.
Hmm.
Like you
You
watching it, it's like.
you saying it's like cool? How would you grade it out of a score of 10? How would you grade
Oh, so what we do on ASO, it's we do it out of 4, right?
that? Four?
But the more shits you give it, it means the worse. So say if you give it 4 shits or like 4 out of 4 shits, that means that movie is terrible.
How
So
would
that's the ranking system on ASO. But
you how would you grade it, John?
I guess a shit and a half,
Shit,
maybe
shit.
possibly 2, possibly 2.
Yeah, more like in the middle. That's what you're saying. The thing is like
Yeah,
it
'cause
was
I just felt like the movie. I feel like it had um, the action, like it had action. Uh, I just feel like the movie, like the whole story, was it was just fast.
like they ran through it. Like you said,
Now I want to say it ran through it,
like it
but I
was
felt like there was like I said, when you got to the end, like you knew it was ending. It was like, damn, no more, like not just a little bit more, like something more.
you wanted to see it's like you wanted to see more of the more of the plot or whatever, like where they were
But
going with it,
no, but the
or you
plot was
wasn't?
clear. Like the plot was like kind of it was clear cut. You know what I'm
Mhm.
trying to say? Spoiler alert! It's like it's mind control. Mind control. They mentioned it on the trailer. The adamantium. So they finally acknowledged the fucking big ass fucking entity that's in the fucking middle of the ocean. They finally addressed it in the movie.
Galactus?
No, the remember the Eternals movie?
Eternal, I never saw it.
Never saw Eternals?
No. People said it was trash, so I think it was like I wasn't going
Well,
rushing.
they never. That shit came out what like 5, 6 years ago. They ain't drop a part two, but Eternals in the
Which
movie
I
Eternals, there
which
was a
I
celestial being that was getting ready
um
to rise up, and his ascension would have destroyed Earth. So it got halted. So half his body is like sticking out of Earth. It's like
okay.
his half his face is out the ocean, and he has like his hand in the sky. So it's like a big shit, a big ass piece of land now, but it's a celestial's body or a big ass piece of rock, and it's just in the middle of the ocean, and nobody has no claim to it. So that's more of like the focal point of like the Captain America, new
Okay,
Captain
okay.
America movie.
Hmm.
So people trying to figure that out, and somebody with mind control is trying to basically cause World War III. That's in the simplest way trying to cause World War III.
Man, or really what I'm waiting for Fantastic Four. That's what I'm waiting on.
We shall see. I just feel like I love the Marvel movies, but
Could it be are we just growing out of it?
nah,
Like Bubble Boy was we kinda like we the Bubble was probably when we was in our 20s. Like could it be we growing out of this shit? We like
no.
30 plus.
Know why? They gave us a few. They gave us a few hits, but trying to think. Yeah, the Eternals came out after Endgame.
Yeah, Turtles did come out. It was fucking it was phase four.
But
It
yeah,
was phase four.
I think what really lacked with the post Endgame stuff,
Hmm.
I feel like some of the end credit scenes is also dipped. You know what I'm trying to say? Like the end credit scenes is
Hmm.
also dipped. A lot of part of you while you watching the movie is to get that oh shit end credit scene. I remember the
Yeah,
last one. I was like, oh shit. I really
yeah.
don't.
I mean, like that's like the final, but you got first it gotta be
Nah, but
with the
that's a
movie.
piece of the pie, bro. That's a
Yes, I
piece.
know, but
You want to make a
yeah,
good
I know,
pie,
but
you can't leave that shit out the recipe.
yeah, I know, but like I know that the end credit scene is the cherry on top. That's what people was waiting for. But to get up to it, if the movie ain't hot, the end credit scene is not going to make it better. If you really think about it, the movie like these last few Marvel movies has been lackluster.
But I don't think if people was tired of the movies. I just feel like we're in the transitioning phase of um the first Avengers set, Iron Man, all of them, they built the whole like a big fan base, like, oh shit, but now the new
Hmm.
Avengers is supposed to they gotta I feel like it's just been a slow burn and it's been slow in building up the other ones. Shit, because realistically, we're gonna have the Thunderbolts movie that's coming out,
Yeah. Fantastic Four is coming out late. Fantastic Four is coming out
which
this
is people
summer.
waiting for. But I feel like Spider-Man, Doctor Strange,
Hmm.
and Deadpool Wolverine, even though that's Deadpool's first movie in the MCU, and
That movie
they
was
had all
fire.
three of these movies had the multiverse element of it.
Hmm.
So it was like people Doctor Strange and not all three of them, Doctor Strange, Spider-Man, and Deadpool Wolverine, they had like the fire cameos. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's
Yeah.
like even if you didn't feel the movie all the way, that cam. Oh, they had that cameo. They had that cameo. So they had that. I feel like the other movies didn't really have that. I think they dropped. It's three Ant-Man movies, right?
Huh?
It's three Ant-Man movies, right?
Yeah, it's three in the
The
movie.
third one's Quantum Mania. That's when they introduced. But I think that
King the
also played a
Conqueror.
role. I don't know if they played a role, but obviously, King the Conqueror was supposed to
Yeah,
be, and they pivoted from the King Conqueror and stuff. But
which was
like I said, I don't know.
which was stupid. Like you
So
could,
it's been a slow burn with the Marvel movie.
yeah, yeah.
So
It's
I
just
still won't watch them, but slow burn.
yeah. It's been lackluster ever since the big like. It was the end game and then
No, it is. It was Endgame, so it's like what's the term?
culmination.
Nah. It's like the Endgame really sucked the air out of the MCU. Pause. That movie's like, oh, like all the energy, like Endgame really. They not saying they treated it or planned to, because they obviously had plans to continue after Endgame, but Endgame basically was treated, I guess, to most people like, oh shit, this is the end. Because obviously the MCU we knew before ain't gonna be the one we're gonna see now. It's gonna be a different variation of it. So by the
But
time we get the
but
new Avengers movie,
but that's when you gotta develop. But that's when you gotta develop what you got next. That's the whole part of
I
like
said, it's all right.
you
It's
close
it's it's
one shit.
it's cool for Marvel. Marvel could be on the down phase. It's fine, but we got X-Men on the way. Obviously, Fantastic Four on the way. We got more heroes
Uh,
on the way. So, and obviously, X-Men itself is some very, very popular characters in the X-Men. You know what I'm trying to say? Even though it's Marvel, but
no doubt.
the X-Men part of Marvel, there's a lot of very popular characters and a lot of
Mhm.
people that people wanted to see or want to see. Well,
And the Doomsday and the Avengers Doomsday is coming. So
yeah, I have hope for the MCU, but I just feel like it's been a very, very slow burn.
it's been very slow.
We had a
Very
few hits post Endgame. We had a few hits, but it's been a couple
majority
movies.
majority not like you kind of have a bad batting average. What's a really bad batting average right now in baseball?
I'll say really bad 250 and under
It's
ish.
kind is
Right?
that's
Maybe a
the
little
mar
lower than that. Anything sub 200 is bad. Like
that's the
heard that.
that's
Anything
the
sub
Marvel
200 is bad.
that's the Marvel universe right now. You got very seldom few hits, but yeah,
Damn, you said Marvel's bad sub 200 post Endgame. It's crazy. But
you think I'm crazy for saying that? Like you think I'm
no,
crazy for
no.
saying that?
It's just the realization of like they had a few. I feel like Doctor Strange, that Spider-Man movie, and Deadpool and Wolverine were hits. I
Hmm.
like Quantum Mania. No, I like the Ant-Man movie. Then we got a Thor movie in between these.
Thor movie was, yeah,
We did get a Thor movie, right?
yeah, we did get a Thor movie in four, but that wasn't even though Thor movies are really not like Thor movies wasn't my jam. Like I don't really like three. The third Thor movie. The first two wasn't that good to me anyway.
The first Thor movie was good. Second one,
I
uh,
was I wasn't really into Thor. I wasn't really into Thor like that.
so
As
yeah,
as a solo character. Thor,
Thor in the Dark World, Thor Love and Thunder is the Thor Love and Thunder was the last one, but Thor Ragnarok was cool.
yeah,
Yeah, that shit came out in 2017. That is, man.
Thor Ragnarok was the best one. Like
Thor, I'm not
that
gonna lie, Thor Ragnarok. I fuck with Thor Ragnarok.
was the best one. All those other ones, I wasn't into Thor as a solo character. You really liked Thor when he was part of the Avengers, where he would when he did when it was on Guardians of the Galaxy, Guardians of the Galaxy. But other than that, as a solo movie, Thor wasn't it, to be honest.
Oh no, they got some movies, but
To
no,
me,
I guess
I mean, people say. I mean, I thought Spider-Man movie was a hit. People had different.
The
It
Spider-Man
was
movie
a
was what?
mixed reviews on Spider-Man.
Which one?
I thought it was good.
Which
I
one?
re- the third one.
I liked it, but like I
It
said,
was it was mixed reviews on, like, I heard people saying it wasn't really lackluster like that, but I thoroughly enjoyed the third
well,
Spider-Man.
technically, that was like the first. Spider-Man was the first movie post Endgame in the timeline
Yeah, it was
that
the second
directly
movie.
took out after the events of Endgame.
Yeah, that was directly, that was the movie after
Horror
Endgame.
movie.
It was Spider-Man 2. It was Spider-Man 2 was directly after Endgame, where it was
It,
with Mysterio.
yeah, Spider-Man 2. I was saying I knew one of them.
But that was still phase, it was technically phase three, and then Spider-Man 3 was phase four.
Hmm.
That last Spider-Man movie was technically the end of phase three. That that last the Spider-Man 2. Then Spider-Man 3 was in phase four.
Infinity War, Endgame, yeah, Far From Home. Oh, I like Shang-Chi was good.
Shang-Chi was good. I like that movie. The Black Widow movie, Internals, they just people was trash, and they said Internals
Guardian of
was
the
shit.
Galaxy 3, the Marvel. Oh, I like Wakanda Forever, Black Panther 2.
It was all right.
Yeah, I might have to. Yeah, I
I ain't
might have
gonna
to
say it
agree
was the
with
best.
you. Sub 200.
I ain't gonna say it was the best. Black, but definitely the first one was definitely the better out of two.
There's
Like,
been 12 movies
you
post
had to just say it
Endgame.
to me.
So based off the Endgame timeline, these 12 movies take place after the events of Endgame.
Load them up, and I say whether they trash or not.
So what?
Load them up. I'll prove my analogy with the batting average.
Well, 2021. Endgame. Endgame came out in 2019. So the movies that chronologically take place after Endgame are Far From Home, Spider-Man Far From Home, which is the first
Good,
one.
good,
Shang-Chi,
good. That was a good movie.
Eternals, Spider-Man, No Way Home, Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and
That
Thunder,
was,
Black Panther, Wakanda Forever,
uh,
Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I actually
Guardians of
like
the
Guardians of the
Galaxy.
Galaxy 3. The Marvels, Deadpool, Wolverine, and then the most recent one, Captain America, Brave New World.
You got hits and you got some misses with me. Like
Yeah,
you like
definitely
you
is a
said
few.
like you say you like uh it was a one of those you say you like I wasn't too fond of.
The Thor
Uh
movie. That's how I like the Thor movie. I like Thor movie. I like the Ant-Man movie. Uh,
Ant-Man
I like
was all right.
Wakanda Forever.
Eh, eh. It was cool. It was cool. It was not spectacular to me to ride home about.
Hmm.
But I say it was a good movie for what it was.
Okay.
Doctor Strange movie. I didn't really like that much. I didn't like Doctor Strange that much. I tell you that I didn't like Doctor Strange 2 that much.
Hmm.
That was supposed to, like, because it was supposed to, like, other than the Marvel shows on Disney Plus, that was one of the movies that was supposed to take you into the multiverse, showing the multiverse theme of the whole Phase Four. That was one of those big movies. The Marvels was meh. not digging the Marvels. Captain Marvel 1 definitely better, even though I didn't really like Captain Marvel 1 that much. But definitely better than the second one. But it is what it is. I'm just hoping we got Deadpool Wolverine is definitely by far my favorite.
And I think that's
Deadpool
by
Wolverine.
far the best movie post Endgame.
Huh?
I
What
say
you
it
say?
might be the best Marvel movie
Yeah,
post Endgame.
agree with you. Agree with you 1,000%.
But with that being said, it's a wrap on this brand new episode of Another Shit Opinion Podcast. Your boy John, my special co-host for the day, my guy Drew, from the Outside All Stars, and we are
Mhm.
out.